Hey folks, Jay here with Living Everyday Outdoors. It's Tuesday, April the 19th. That means that it's Tomato Tuesday. So I'm going to work on the tomatoes. I want to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start out with some fertilizer, some granular plant food. This is some Burpee brand. It's a natural and organic tomato and vegetable plant food. And then I'm going to spray these tomatoes today with this organic, garden safe B+ worm and caterpillar killer. So let's take a look at our tomatoes and I'll show you what I've already done. As you well know by now, if you follow, I do the Florida weave, and that's very simple, and I'll show it to you in detail today. So here's what happens is we tie it to the post here and we cross direction right here around the plants, so that the next level up you go the opposite way, and as the plants continue to grow upward you have more and more and more of these strings that you can tie all of your plants to. So I came in here earlier and I healed them somewhat and I pruned them. So let's take a look at what happens when you prune a tomato plant. So here's a real nice one. This one is a grape Tammy G tomato. And what you do is I like to clear away all of the vegetation down low where the leaves do not touch the ground. And as you come up the plant, if you look right in here, hopefully I can get this where you can see it. I know I can see it. But right here, this is known as a sucker. And all you do is you just pop them off just like that and throw them away. Now I don't put them down next to the plant. I actually rake up all my trimmings so that that don't create any insects. So I've already done this all the way up this plant so that you can see what it looks like when it's already in the Florida weave. It's already been cleaned up about 6 inches from the dirt, and all of the suckers have been removed from the plant. I've got some blooms, and I actually have a couple of tomatoes already. And as you know, we're here in zone 8B. I got off to a late start because this entire area was flooded. But here's a few blooms right here on this one. That's a grape tomato, and that's a sweet 100. The marigolds are starting to come back out. I planted marigolds, spacing for insect control as well. But that's what I'm doing here today on Tomato Tuesday. A couple of the other gardening groups, I've noticed that they do that as well. So I figured that I would follow suit and do the Tomato Tuesday thing. It's a good time to remind myself when to do the tomato maintenance in my garden. But that's what's going on with me here today at Living Everyday Outdoors.